Hello everyone, welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports for today's preview as the Cheetahs take on the Western Province on Saturday in what is a must-win game for the Cheetahs, because with their win over the Sharks last weekend, another win this weekend will put them firmly into semi-final contention, whereas the Western Province, if they can get the victory over the Cheetahs, then that puts them pretty much qualifies them for, in fact, I think it does actually qualify them for semi-final spots. So for the Province, it's a chance for them to try and get into the semi-finals and put that to bed ahead of round 7. For the Cheetahs, it really is a must-win game. So if you look at the log over there, the Cheetahs obviously on 26 points and the Western Province on 31 points. So if the Western Province win this weekend, the Bulls do not play this weekend. So they can actually go level with the Bulls, and we'll go ahead with the Bulls, who will play the Lions next week, Wednesday. So it really is a massive opportunity for both sides to try and make a statement. The Cheetahs to try and make a statement that they are still in the competition, and the Western Province for as not necessarily as badly as they've played, but for a team which people have largely been saying haven't been playing as well as they should be and kind of underperforming, they could suddenly be in sort of pole position to actually win the tournament itself, which is exactly what they need, because they are struggling to really sort of put on the flair and play the type of rugby that we know that they are capable of, and that they're sort of the quality of players in the squad does demand. So if you look at the sides, there are a couple of boosters for both sides. If you're looking at the Western Province side, the big boosters on the bench, Currie Cup and Nothing for Cheetahs, have been included. So if you look at the side, an all Springbok front row, that never really changes. David Mayheson gets a start next to JD Schikkeling. The youth trio will be Yakutsia, Johan de Tooy and Joanna Augustus. Still no Siya Khaleesi, who is currently self-isolating as a result of his wife, who currently has COVID-19. Then Herschel Yankees will partner Tim Sweel in that 9-10 combination, and the back line is untouched. Angelo Davids, Ricky Pretorius, Dan du Plessis, Sergio Peterson, and Damien Willipster. Interestingly enough, Ruan Nel was supposed to start basically this weekend from the sounds of it, but John Dobson said that Dan du Plessis just played too well, and you couldn't ignore. He said he wouldn't have felt comfortable dropping him after the performance he played last weekend, but pretty much said that Ruan Nel is their number one choice at 13 and will probably start next weekend. But on the bench, Scurry Interbenny, Quenzo Blossa, and Lily Bashir are the loose trio. You've got Chris Van Zyl there, Marcel Tiernazen, Paul de Vet, Ruan Nel, Tristan Lates, and if they're only late changes, the likes of Leon Lyons, Chad Solomon, and Ben Jason Dixon can come into the side as well. So it's a very strong side. Missing a couple of players in the likes of Salma Murat, Siya Khaleesi, obviously the long-term injury to Warwick Geland as well is not ideal. And no Siavera Sanatla, but Sergio Peterson and Angela Davids are very, very capable on those wings. So it is a side which has the capacity to go after the Cheetahs. And if you remember last time, the Western Province really did sort of decimate the Cheetahs in the opposite fixture. But it is a Cheetah side which are coming off a big win against the Sharks, and this is how they will line up. So pretty much almost no changes. Vilma Arnoldi comes in at hooker, which is the big one. But apart from that, no changes to the side. So Bowen Fenter was particularly impressive, apart from his yellow card. Was in our team of the week. He starts at loose head. Kutam Tuna as well will partner Vilma Arnoldi. Then Carl Wagner will lead the side as per usual with Reniel Hugo. And the loose trio, which is I think just going to get better and better. It's quite a nice combination. You've got the physicality of Mahoja, you've got the hard work and the fetching abilities of Ndisi and Sile, and the ball carrying capacity of Jean de Rudolph, who's also very good at the breakdown. So a very nice sort of multifaceted loose trio in those three. Ruben de Haas continues to start. He's been very impressive since getting his first start 2 weeks ago. Reynald Fortuyn continues the number 10 jersey with France Day and Dries van der Poel the centres. Roscoe Speckman, Rainer Smith. Rainer Smith was very good off the bench. William Smith went off early last week, and Rainer Smith came on and was very impressive. Probably should have had 2 tries. He did get a try, and then Clayton Blommekeys is always very devastating on the counter-attack from fullback. And then on the bench, Manus van der Merwe, Eric de Jager, Conrad van Vuren, Victor Sekikete, Chris Massey, George Cornelia, Howard Mnisi, and Tion Meyer. So it's a difficult match to call. This is going to be the match we will be doing our live watch-along on Saturday, so we'll be live at 4:30. It should be a great match. Should be a really good way to kick off the year. There are 3 matches on Saturday. We'll be covering all of them. The Sharks versus the Griquas game is at the same time as this game, so we will be keeping an eye on that at the same time while we do the live watch along. So make sure you come and hang out as well. In terms of this game, I'm going to go Western Province by 10. I think it's going to be a lot closer. And I think if the Cheetahs really pitch up, they can get a result. But I think that the Western Province will probably be too strong. I think the pack is just their secret weapon, and that Springbok front row, I think, will probably prove too much for a relatively inexperienced front row for the Cheetahs. So yeah, I think that will be a big defining sort of factor, and I think that if they can get that front foot, then the Western Province back line, they've got some good loose forwards as well. There's no reason why they shouldn't be able to beat the Cheetahs, unless the Cheetahs really do come out and put in a massive performance like they did last weekend. So it's a bit of a difficult one to call. So let me know what you think is going to happen in the match down below. Please do subscribe to the channel, smash like on the video as well. My name is Steven, and I will chat to you very soon.